Hello everyone, welcome to our Pragmatic Tricks channel. Today we are going to discuss on how to implement the Deeplink functionality in PowerApps Canvas app. Deeplink provides the ability for a user to open a specific screen in the application without loading the home screen or landing screen of the application. It improves the user experience. To implement this, two major things needs to be done. One is to pass the parameter in the application URL and another one is applying the logic in the Canvas app to navigate the specific screen. Param is the function used to read the parameter in the application. Now we are going to see how to implement this in the Canvas app. This is the application which we are going to use for our implementation. Let me open the application in edit mode. We already have two screens in the application, home screen and form screen. Home screen of the application shows the list of employees available in the system. On select of the arrow against an employee opens the form screen. As we selected Priya Sharma's record, it's showing the details of Priya Sharma in the form screen. Now we are going to implement the deep link logic to open this form screen when email ID of the user is passed in the URL. If anyone wants to see the employee details, they can view the employee detail by directly passing their email ID in the URL. In the application start screen property, we are applying the logic to set the start screen. If the parameter is blank, it should take us to the home screen or else it will take to the form screen. When we are navigating to the form screen, we are showing the employee's detail based on the variable where selected item. We need to set this variable in the app on start property to load the employee details of the email provided in the URL. If is blank of param, set the variable as blank. Or set the variable from the employee details table lookup value using the email ID. We have made some progress on the implementation. We implemented the logic in the app on start property and in the app start screen property. These are the only two changes we need to do for this implementation. Now we are going to handle one more scenario. If an employee is not found for the email ID provided, the application will not able to load the employee details in the form screen. So we need to navigate the user to the exception screen. For that, I am creating a new screen and label to show the message. I am renaming the screen and label name. In the label text property, I am updating the message. To allow the user to navigate back to the home screen, I am adding a home icon. On select of the home icon, application should be navigated to the home screen. In the app start screen, we have implemented the logic, right? We need to update that. Now to go to the exception screen if the employee detail is not available for an email ID provided. Here if param is blank, go to the home screen, or if employee is not available, go to the exception screen or else employee form screen. Now our build is ready. Let's save and publish the application to test. We are going to check two scenarios. One is to, one is to test with an parameter and another is to test without parameter. When we play the application, it is taking us to the home screen of the application. Now we are framing the deep link URL. We are copying the app URL and adding the parameter. When we load the URL, it opens to the employee details directly without loading the home screen. Now we will test for some random email ID. See, it took us to the exception screen. Thank you for watching.